I decided to use the audiovisual feedback because in my previous experience, when I've been providing the written format feedback, the results is that students were not completely engaging with this form of feedback. In that way, the audiovisual feedback will give me the chance as well to record any form of comments. It's a spoken feedback, so I thought it could as well provide the students the chance to practice through other listening skills. And that's why I did all these feedback in the target language, in Spanish. I used the Mediasite stock recorder, which is a tool very similar to the previous one that I used, Jing. It's screen capture software. And the advantage is that with Mediasite, you get the support of a team for any technical issues that may arise in the process. And what I did then is set a task, like I said previously, it was a formative written project. And I asked students to submit by a blackboard the written projects. I write very little annotations using a code for grammar errors that the students were making. And also then I recorded the audiovisual feedback, speaking in Spanish, and I went through the student document and provided all documents, for instance, that may require some particular attention, like the structure and organization of the project, or, for instance, comments related to the footnotes, or perhaps general, refer to the content. And then once this was done, I will save through Mediasite. But I asked specifically what their thoughts about this format, this method of feedback. And some of the responses that I received from the students were very positive. Well, generally it was very positive, and students reported that they found this method more personal, and also some students said that it was more memorable and helped them to overcome any misunderstandings. They also reported that they found this method more useful or more helpful because sometimes they had difficulties in reading written comments. So it was useful for them to have this form of feedback. And because as well they said that it actually helped them because it was done in Spanish, it helped them to practice for the listening skills that are required on this open unit. And I could see that the students engaged with this format because Mediasite has the facility that you could go to the analytics side of Mediasite, and then you can see if the students have been listening to the audio recordings, and you can as well see even how many times they have accessed the the recordings. Firstly, I would say that it is very important to find a quiet space. I work in an office with other colleagues, and inevitably, there is always noise in the background, and it's very difficult to provide any kind of feedback, audio feedback in those circumstances. So trying to find a quiet space is very important. It is also very important that you try to allocate time to learn how to use this tool. It's very simple, and once you've done it a number of times, when you get to practice how to use it, you get more confident as well, and you feel more relaxed, and you don't panic. So it's just easier, it gets easier as you go along. And I would say it as well, try to keep your videos short. I think 5 to 10 minutes, in my experience, was enough time to provide explanations in depth, and also to give the students enough detail and guidance